everyone. So I just got done getting ready for the day and I'm wearing my Miggy sweatshirt today. So I thought I'd share it with everyone. This is a sweatshirt a viewer sent to me after Miggy passed away this past May. And it also has Miggy with a heart here on my sleeve. And I just wanted to share it because this is another thing that makes me feel close with Miggy when I wear it. Just like my Miggy necklace, which is still hanging in my car. I need to bring it in. I kind of like it in my car though, so I don't know. I may leave it out there. I don't know. So yeah, I'm just getting ready for the day. I've got to go over to my daughter's house to check on her cats. Whole long story. Lincoln is a terror. That's the basic short story. Lincoln is a terror. So I've got to go check on the kitties today. So let's go over there and I'll fill you in what happened. We're at my daughter's house. There's Remy in the window. Lincoln's in the window too, but I don't know if you can see him. Oh, there's his eyes. They're like, come in and let us out of this room. We know we've been bad. All right. Okay. Let's go check on these kitties. Let me zoom out. Well, I can't zoom out. Why won't my phone let... Look at him. Hold on, guys. Let me fix my camera. Okay. I don't know why it won't let me zoom out. How are the bad kitties doing? How are the bad kitties doing? This is the kitty room. It's toasty in there. I came over last night to help her set up this room for the kitties. They used to be in the smaller room over to the left here. But after what happened yesterday, my daughter wanted them to now have a bigger room because they're going to have to be shut in the room because they've been naughty. Especially this one right here. He has been a naughty, naughty kitty. So yeah, this is a kitty room now. So yesterday, this one, my daughter came home from work. You follow me? My daughter came home from work and, you know, put her stuff down, was petting the kitties, picked up Lincoln, and he started meowing, almost like a cry meow. And she sat him down and then noticed he started rubbing his butt on the floor. And then noticed when he stood up and his tail went up that he had a little piece of poop with a orange cat toy hanging out of his rear end. He had ate a cat toy. And not just a string. It was like a curly-Q, probably 1 to 2 inch long toy. I don't know how he didn't choke to death swallowing the thing. I have a picture of it. I don't know if I should share it or not. I probably shouldn't. So she called me and I told her she should call the emergency vet, which was closing in like 10 minutes by the time she had called me, by the time she had seen what was happening with him. I said, they're open for 10 more minutes. Call them and ask them, because she didn't know if she should try to help pull it out. I told her, I don't know if that's a good idea. Call them and see what they say. By the time she got them on the phone and somebody was talking to her, he had went in the cat box and finally pooped the rest of it out. You stay away from your mom's treadmill. So last night she dug under everything, found all cat toys. I told her you're going to have to put all cat toys in a Ziploc bag and just hide them away for now. Maybe it's because he's only 6 months old. I can't remember. They're only like 6 months old. Remy's like a month younger than him. Remy's pretty good, except she thinks he's the one that tore up her paper towel the other day that she now has to hide. So I said, maybe as they get older, they'll be better. But for now, when you're at work, because she has like almost an hour drive to work and an hour drive home, plus her 8 hours she works. So she's gone for 10 hours during the day. Maybe it's boredom. He's not thin. He eats enough. It's not because he's hungry. It's just because he's a bad, naughty kitten right now, I think. There's Remy over there. I don't know. I said, you're just going to have to make them a special room, and that's where they're going to have to be during the day, and I'll come over, because she only lives like a mile away from me. I'll come over, let them out, let them roam a little, give them a couple kitty treats, play with them for a bit. Now that I don't have Mozzie with his diabetes and all his issues that were going on where I felt like I was tied to the house, I can come over here and sit over here with them for a while. She said the camera she had out, she thought they unplugged, but it's still plugged in. So I'll have to have her check it when she's... No, you leave that alone, you naughty kitty. You leave that alone, naughty kitty. I'll have to have her check it. Maybe the internet's just out. Let me fix this mat here. So, yeah, so now I got to come check on naughty kitties every day for a little while. Make sure they're doing okay in this room. It's a big room. That was her grandma's cabinet she's keeping. It's a big room, as you can tell. And they've got cat trees. They've got window seats. They've got plenty of windows to look out. They got 2 kitty boxes, which she cleans every day. They got a big bowl of water. Plenty of kitty beds. So I told her they're going to be just fine in here. Just fine. Till they stop being so naughty. Anyway. So that's what happened, and that's why I'm here. So, all right. We'll check in later. All right, time to go home. I throw this, cleaned out her kitty box to see if I saw any more poops with any more of that piece of that toy in it. I didn't see anything. Those kitties. I spent about a half hour there, so they got a lot of playtime and interaction. They'll be good till their mom gets home later. Let's get home. I've got to go check my mailbox because I'm waiting for Magnum's medication today. I paid for it to be overnighted. They said it was supposed to be sent out Monday. When they used to overnight Mozzie's, it would come UPS. I don't know if it's going to come by mail or UPS. Let me check that real quick. I don't want to show my address, so let me point the camera down. Let's see if anything's in the mailbox. Oh, there's stuff, but not meds. So I'm going to have to call them. Call the pharmacy. We'll see. Oh, there is something on my porch. It's on the other door. I have 2 doors in the front of my house. So you never know where the packages are going to be. Oh, I think it's over there. I think it's over there. Let's go see. Yeah, so I'm glad to finally get the meds today. It stinks that it was a holiday weekend when I needed to get them. Yep, I think they're over there. I see the little package plus a box. All right, let me grab this. Why are you barking at me? Whoa, Milo! Milo almost smashed his face into the window. All right, let me get these packages and get in the house. Milo has my shoe out here. Oh, he was out here. you doing to my shoe? Why do you like to tear it up? He just bites it. Every time I come home, he bites it and throws it around. You're so mad because I left? He always does that. It's like he's angry with my shoe. You're so weird, Milo. You're so weird. I did get Milo's, let me let these boys out. Okay, I know. I was gone so long. Just a half hour, but a half hour must seem like hours to them. Marley's peeing on the fencing I have over there. I told you Magnum has to bark and let the world know he's out here. Every time he goes out. Oh, there's a squirrel on the tree. That's why you're barking. But he barks anyways, even if there's no squirrels. Yeah, so I got the food I'm going to try with Milo delivered today. I've gotten some comments and emails wondering what I'm using, but I really don't want to share it right now. I don't want to share it right now because I just got it. I haven't even tried it yet. I don't even know if he's going to like it. I don't know how everything's going to go because you have to slowly introduce new dog food to dogs with like over at least a 10-day period. Slowly add in the food, like their old food, like cut that down and like put 25% of the new food in to what you usually feed them, and then just slowly increase it through those 10 days so you don't cause stomach upset. So I really don't want to share what it is till I know how all this is going to go. So I hope you guys understand why I'm not sharing it right now, if I ever do share it, because people have strong opinions on what you should feed dogs. Let me tell you. I've learned this from sharing videos on YouTube for so many years and talking about what I feed my boys. So that's why I'm leery to go into it. All right, it's cold. I don't have a coat or gloves on. So yeah, so maybe at some point I will share, if it all goes okay, what I'm feeding Milo. So, all right, guys, we'll check in later. All right, so here is the medication we are giving Magnum for his Cushing's. And this is the same medication that Mozzie took. Can't remember the milligrams Mozzie took. I think it was 20, but I'm not sure. I remember it was like 16, then it was 19. It had to be switched up until we got to the right dosage. So this is what we're starting out at. So I'm going to give this to him now. And then I need to call and make an appointment for 30 days from now for him to get his stim test done to check and see if this is working out for him. I also need to call and make an appointment for Marley to get his liver numbers rechecked. She wanted to see him too. So I've got to call and make a couple appointments after I give this to Magnum. So let me do that now. So I was thinking when I was giving Magnum his pill just now, this is what I use to give them their pills. This is what Grant ate. And I just started using the wet food to give them pills because it's low fat and it's a pate, so you can make like a little meatball with their pill inside of it. And I was thinking, is this made of chicken? I started thinking everything else I give him can't have chicken in it, and I was looking and this is made with pork liver, pork byproducts. So, but then it has corn in it. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to use this to give him his pills, because the dry dog food I'm trying only has whole grains in it, which are good for dogs. It doesn't have wheat, corn, It doesn't have soy. It doesn't have those types of things. It has whole grain in it that Dr. Pearson said is good for dogs. That has corn in it. It's just a lady. It's just a lady outside who had to stop and put her tailgate up on her truck. If anyone stops in this road, my dogs will bark because they think it's somebody coming to our door. She was just putting her tailgate up. She had to stop. Her tailgate was down. I'll tell you, you don't need cameras when you have 4 Schnauzers. Let me tell you, you don't, because you'll know everybody that's around. So yeah, so then I was thinking the dog treats I give him are peanut butter based, but they probably have wheat and corn in them as well. So I'm gonna have to figure out. Let me put this back in my fridge, or I'll forget and it'll be sitting there getting warm. So you guys let me know if there's any dog treats you've found that don't have corn and wheat and soy and chicken, but are low fat. It's so hard when they have to eat low fat. Or else I'm gonna have to make him dog treats. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if any of you have specific dog treats that are not chicken and no bad greens. I'm not saying they're bad. I shouldn't say that. They're greens I'm trying to avoid, is what I should say. And that are low fat. The low fat is key. Why are you chasing Merlin? Poor Merlin. He instigates it sometimes, though. Merlin instigates it sometimes, why they chase him. Anyway, okay, guys, I'm going to eat myself something. It's 1:30, and I haven't eaten yet today, and I need to do that. I also did put in a call to my vet, Dr. Cocaine, and I know everybody thinks that's a weird last name, but it's spelled Cocagene. It's not cocaine like the drug. It's a different spelling. Maybe I should just call her Dr. C. Dr. C. I put in a call. She hasn't left yet, the practice. And because someone else mentioned another prescription food that is very limited ingredients and does not have chicken in it that her dog uses due to food allergies. So I put in a call to her about that too. So I'm waiting for that call because now I'm trying to decide which the ingredients on the food I got on Chewy and the prescription food are very similar. I think the only extra things the one I bought on Chewy had than the prescription food was like pumpkin, blueberries, and I can't even remember. Pumpkin, blueberries, and some other fruit, I think. But the one I picked from Chewy also has very limited ingredients. So I just wanted to get an opinion from the vet, what she thinks. So I'm waiting on that too before I start the food I got from Chewy, because I could always return it if she thinks the prescription food would be better for him to try. So I'm waiting on that too to see. I just got off the phone with Dr. C, and she gave me some great information that I need to consider if we're going to switch Milo's diet, which I've already made the decision I'm going to, but I think I've pretty much changed my mind on what I'm giving him now based on the information Dr. C provided me. So, I had asked her about a prescription food that has selected protein. What are you doing, mister? He wants to get behind me on the... You want to get behind me on the blanket up there? He always sits above my head here in this chair. I'd asked her about a specific brand, and it's called Selected Protein. It's PW formula, I think. I can't remember offhand, but she said Selected Protein is used for dogs who are having gut issues due to proteins in meats. They're allergic and it causes gut issues. That's like my son and his girlfriend's, one of his golden retrievers. They have two. One of them is allergic to chicken to where it causes her dog to throw up and have diarrhea. Milo does not have gut issues. He has just skin issues. So she said we should try a hydrolyzed protein. A prescription dog food with hydrolyzed protein. She also said that if I do this, I cannot give him any other treats or any other kind of foods for 2 months. So he'll have to have the food as a treat when I give the dogs treats. He can't have any of the other treats, like what I was saying about the treat situation and the food I use to give him his pills. Now, the only pill right now, he's on pills due to his skin allergy problem he was having. But usually he only takes Apoquel, but I'm trying this out because I would like to stop having to give him Apoquel. Apoquel lowers the immune system. So I'm going to have to, so he can have the food as a treat. That's fine for 2 months. So I'm also going to have to ask her if this food has, because there's different kinds of hydrolyzed protein prescription foods. So I've found 2 brands that are the lowest in fat. So I sent her a text with pictures of those to see if she thinks one is better than the other. So I'm waiting to hear back from her on that to see which one I'm going to choose. And talk to the girl who knows a lot about the pet nutrition, see if she thinks one is better than the other. Excuse me. So I'm going to have to see if they sell maybe a canned food that I can give him his pills in, because he still has pills to take. So yeah, I got to figure this all out. Or I'm just going to have to use the pill pusher, the little thing that you put the pill at the end and you just got to push it down their throat. I hate doing that. I had to do that with Mozzie towards the end there when he wasn't eating at all. I had to do that with him and I felt horrible. So yeah, I'm going to have to figure that out too. But yeah, so hydrolyzed protein is what I need to go with because he just has skin issues. So, and I asked her about the tests you can do, the blood tests for food allergies and environmental allergies. And she said the food allergy test, she said, I wouldn't waste my money on those. She said, they're not great. She said, now the environmental ones are for environmental issues. But if he's allergic to grass or dust or mold, how am I going to fix that? So she said the best way to do it for food allergies is just to start with a food that's a hydrolyzed protein, limited ingredients. You've got to do it for 2 months because she said sometimes it can take 2 months to see if it's helping. And then after that, you can slowly, like if there's a certain treat your dog loves, if you want to try him with it, you can then start introducing it and then see if issues flare up. And then you'll know, hey, I can't give him this. So yeah, so just waiting to hear back to see of the 2 I found, they may have found another one that's low in fat too, to see which one they think I should go with. So I am going to return that other dog food, and I'm glad I never shared it with you guys because now I'm not even using it based on the new info I've received from the doctor. I should have called her in the first place instead of, I just thought, oh, I'm going to find a dog food with no chicken, blah, blah, blah. I should have just called in the first place Always call your vet. Always call your vet. I should know this by now. I should know this by now. But that's why I don't want to share what I'm feeding right away. Because, look, I'm returning that one. And I could have suggested it to someone. And then they go out and purchase it and try it. And then it don't help their dog. Or can make their dog sick. So, and even if I do find something that works for Milo, it may not work for your dog. All dogs are different, just like people. What may work for my dog may not work for your dog. So that's why I'm really hesitant to share a lot of what I do with my boys, because I don't want someone to think, oh, that's going to help my dog, because it may not. And then someone will be mad at me. I'm not a vet. I try to make the best decisions for my dogs, and I go with what my vets recommend. So yes, always talk to your vet first. Don't go looking online or for someone on YouTube that you think is going to help you with your dog's issues. So, anyway, so just wanted to check in, let you know what I found out. Also, I have a question. I'm wondering if you guys are enjoying the video content. I mean, it has the boys in it, it has the kitties in it, but it has other stuff going on with my life too. And I'm wondering if you're enjoying that type of content, or I'm adding more of what's going on with me and what I'm doing too. So let me know in the comments below. I've been getting good feedback in the comments, but I'd like to know. I specifically want to throw that question out there for you guys. Because I don't want to be making videos so you guys don't enjoy. So please let me know in the comments. I'm going to get going, doing laundry, getting some stuff around the house. I've got to go to my husband's office tomorrow and decorate his office for Christmas. So getting some stuff around here done, because I know that's probably going to take me most of the day tomorrow. So, all right, guys, I'll be waiting to hear your comments. Talk to you guys again soon. Bye-bye.